Welcome to Sidelined Sports. We're giving you an up-close and personal look at the teams, coaches, and athletes who make up the Columbia Basin. I'm host Sean Wells. Tonight, we see how Warden soccer fared in a district title match. We check on Moses Lake football hosting West Valley. We see how Warden volleyball matched up with Waterville in district playoffs. You're watching Sidelined Sports, and it starts now. It was a big game for Warden soccer, trying to become district champs under first-year head coach Hannah Mose. It was Warden facing off with Liberty Bell and Wenatchee for the right to be crowned 2B District 5, 6, 7 champions. It was a back-and-forth first 40 minutes that had the Mountain Lions scoring first. The Cougars came right back when star striker Brenna Whitney raced down the right side of the pitch and cracked a goal past the charging Liberty Bell keeper. Leveled at 1-1, the Mountain Lions would regain the lead in the 33rd minute, making it 2-1 at the break. In the second half, Warden gave the Mountain Lions backline trouble, creating more offensive chances. Brenna Whitney took advantage of those chances, striking 2 more goals for the Cougars, giving her a hat trick and a 3-2 lead. The Warden defense played great in the second half, shutting out Liberty Bell as the Cougars held on for the 3-2 victory. Warden now moves on to the state playoffs and will host a first-round game. Warden head coach Hannah Mose is proud of the way her girls compete.
It feels really good. The girls worked really hard, and I'm impressed with the determination and willingness to play 80 minutes. And they were exhausted, and I had to do a lot of switching, so I'm proud of them.
Star striker Brenna Whitney thinks her team has what it takes to make a deep run in the state playoffs.
I expect the same thing. I think that we can go all the way, work together, keep talking, and come up on top.
Moses Lake had their eye on running the table in the Big 9 Conference, but first they had to get by West Valley. Isaiah Thomas had 7 catches for 230 yards and 2 touchdowns and rushed for another score as Moses Lake destroyed West Valley 49-12. The Chiefs jumped out early and often in the first half, scoring 42 points. Draven Navarez put Moses Lake on the board first with a 1-yard touchdown run, his 10th touchdown in conference play. The Rams closed the gap in the second quarter when quarterback Brandon Battle found Justin Vandenbrink in the back of the end zone. A missed PAT attempt would leave the score at 7-6. Moses Lake would then go on to score 42 unanswered points, starting with this 79-yard Isaiah Thomas touchdown.
And he is going to go for 6 touchdown, Moses Lake.
Wow, there was no catching Isaiah Thomas.
The Chiefs scored 35 points in the final 10 minutes of the second quarter. Everything was clicking for Moses Lake as Brandon Griffith found Ridge Montgomery for the flea flicker touchdown.
That's an interesting, is that trying to flea flicker here, passes away. Man in the end zone, and he comes down with the catch.
The Chiefs then brought out the hook and ladder a la Boise State in the 2007 Fiesta Bowl. Henry Russwell lateraled to Isaiah Thomas in stride for the touchdown.
Sideline and in the end zone for another Moses Lake touchdown.
Thomas finished his conference play with 13 touchdowns. With the win, the Chiefs claim the Big 9 District title outright and will host a state playoff game this Saturday against Bellarmine Prep. Kickoff is set for 2 o'clock at Lions Field. Warden Volleyball had a tough test in district playoffs, taking Waterville.
The 2B District 6 Volleyball Championship was on the line Saturday when Warden and Waterville took to the court at Ephrata High School. The Cougars, sporting a 15-2 record, breezed through the first 2 rounds, shutting out Tonasket and Brewster. The 13-5 Shockers had a bit of a tester in round 1 with a 3-2 win over Okanagan, but the team bounced back with a 3-0 win over Kittitas to advance to the final. This one was all you'd expect in a championship game with non-stop action that brought the crowd to its feet on several occasions. Warden dominated the first set 25-12, dropped the second set 25-16, and fell behind 15-7 in the third. The Cougars caught fire and closed it to 2017 on a gallant effort from Shania Kisler, who was doing everything she could to keep her team in it. The Warden came up on the short end of a 25-20 score and was staring defeat square in the face. The Cougars, unwilling to go down without a fight, jumped up top 7-1. Waterville fought back to tie it 9-all. Warden was able to take a 22-19 edge down the stretch and looked to have this set in the bag, but the Shockers refused to yield. Knotted 25-all, the match was up for grabs. At 28-28, it could go either way. But it was Waterville pulling it out 31-29 and coming away with the upset win and the #1 seed to state.
There were a ton of great games throughout the week in the Columbia Basin. Let's take a look at scores from your favorite teams. Football results. Toppenish gets by Ephrata 39-36. Ellensburg knocks off Quincy 31-14. Davis blows out Eisenhower 48-10. Soccer results. Wenatchee blanks Davis 1-0. East Valley shuts out Ephrata 5-0. Ellensburg gets by Prosser 8-0. Volleyball results. Prosser gets by Quincy 3-1. Ellensburg knocks off Othello 3-1. Wenatchee blanks Moses Lake 3-0. Coming up after the break, we'll have our Pick 6 top plays of the week.